Well, as we mentioned at the outset of the show, this is the 1-year anniversary for us here at Game On. What a year it's been as we've gone from really just an idea to a full-fledged nationwide show.
And of course, none of that could have happened without great people like the ones joining us now. Lindsay Keith, Rhett McGibbon, and Kirsten Susel, all here to share their favorite moment of year one. Let's talk about, Lindsay, starting with you. What comes to mind when you talk about a great memory from the first year?
Yeah, thanks, guys. So many memories, so many great memories that we've had. But I think one of my favorite is when we had the opportunity to send a crew to the Redskins training camp.
Yeah.
And got to interview a lot of players there, RG3, Kirk Cousins, Roy Halou, Alfred Morris. Saw a tweet from him earlier. And they all almost said the exact same thing to me in their own words. But they all thanked me and thanked our crew for being there and asking them about their faith. And they said, there's nobody else out there doing this. And so it was a great reminder that we're a medium that is allowing athletes to share their faith like no one else is giving them that opportunity. And so that was exciting. And I look back and that just encourages, because that's what we're all about here.
Yep. A memory like none other, something that athletes don't regularly hear. People, reporters asking them questions about their faith.
Yeah.
Kirsten, when we talk about favorite memories, what comes to mind for you?
Well, mine definitely doesn't top that. And it may not be my favorite memory. It was just one that came to mind. It was more of a wacky one. Our producer, Andy Freeman, decided that he was going to play a prank on, I think, Lindsay, it was you and Matt anchoring that day. We were doing a March Madness panel, and they brought in somebody from the theater department to pretend to be a Norwegian basketball player. And I think you guys might have caught on halfway into that whole thing by his responses to some of the things.
See, that would have been, if we were doing a worst memories, that would have made it for me. Thank you very much. That would have made it for me.
I had fun because I was on the other side of it. I knew what was going on.
Rhett, what do you have for the memories?
You know, everybody knows that I've gone from a boy to captain in Fuego here over the last year. And so, you know, it's been fun over the last year, just kind of trying to figure out new little one-liners, entertaining ways to make sports funny. And I actually have sound on my clip here. I don't know if they played it or not, but yeah, here we go. I was talking about Thanksgiving with Carly Buer. You put 2 T's in her name and you've got butter. There we go. But anyways, yeah, it's been fun joining Matt on the over there on the island.
When you wrapped yourself in Christmas lights.
That was a good one.
You were selling out for the show, and we appreciate that every week.
He was spraying water.
Spraying water, sweating.
His hair.
Yeah, that was good as well.
You never know what's going to happen with Warm, Hot, and Fuego. My favorite memory would have to be when we had Jim Kelly in studio. We talked to a lot of famous athletes, and we followed Jim Kelly's battle with cancer. You did a story on him, but to have him here in studio to hear about his faith, how strong he's been, and not only how he encourages other people, but how people encourage him from the notes he gets, from the Instagram that he gets, and things of that nature. So encouraging, so strong. And of course, his wife and daughter, Jill and Aaron, they did Convocation, so that certainly sticks out in my mind as one of the great memories from the first year.
And so down to earth as well. Just a regular guy. It was great to meet him.
What about your memory?
For me, it was probably our 100th show. We did something kind of like this, but we did it outside. We did it up at the Snowflex. We did it where we jumped out onto this huge airbag from a very high point. You're taking a look at the video here. It was a blast. Flipping out there, you see the mountains, the view, and everything. Kirsten didn't enjoy it quite as much as we did, as she did not jump off. You see the pinky swear. She didn't buy into that pinky swear stuff. She never did jump, but that was one of the most fun moments for me. All of us just kind of hanging out and doing something fun like that. There she is. I'm trying to talk her into it. She would. That was a lower point. She would still be up there if we didn't let her come down.
I tried to go back up there and redeem myself, and it wasn't inflated. So I tried, and I was going to do it that time.
Words are meaningless. Words are meaningless. Well, speaking of Kirsten, you know, in this business, people move all the time. You know that. You move around quite a bit, and we've had some people move already in the short time we've been on the show. But now we have someone else moving on. Our own Kirsten Susel taking a job out in Colorado. So this is her last game on. Just tell us real quick what that's about.
Yeah, it is a game over for me. I got a job in Colorado Springs at the NBC station. I'll be a weekday reporter, weekend sports anchor. And I really felt that that's where God was calling me to go to next. And I got to say, I'm going to miss you guys so much. I've learned so much while I was here from you guys, from everyone behind the scenes. And I'll take that into my next place.
Well, we brought in a special guest to say goodbye to you. If we could bring the guest on out, here we go, to say goodbye to Kirsten, none other than Sparky, the Liberty mascot. Even bringing is not Niska.
Oh, get
even bringing flowers.
Oh, wow.
And so Sparky, there you go.
Thanks so much, Sparky.
Thanks, Kirsten. We'll see you later. Thanks for playing. She's gone. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take us away, band.